I think when fishing is tough for me and when I know they should be spawning, more often than not, you're gonna see me throwing some kind of a semi-weightless, wacky rig, Neko Rig, Texas rig, soft plastic jerk baits, and I'm bombing it up there, putting a little bit of, you know, slack in my line, letting it fall. I'm throwing to places I've got confidence in that there should be one spawning or setting up to spawn. And I'm looking for that bite that'll be generated in those situations where I know, because I've sight fished for so long, that fish is looking at every angle of it. He's spinning around, he's nibbling on the tail. That's why you miss some when you fish that style. They grab one end or the other, and I'm waiting for that tap tap or the tug or that mushy feeling. You can see those little, I don't know, whatever those reeds are. I was shaking it beside that, and that little buck came up and ate that one. I mean, that's just as easy. Could have been a big one, but when you kind of see this kind of cover in these spawning pockets, and you can see it from some of the aerial footage that we've got, you can see these little indentations off this river, and you know, it's really the best place for a lot of these fish to come up and spawn. I would assume. I mean, they could spawn in the forks of these trees too, but this first wave that we're seeing right here, it's kind of clear to me they're in these little sandy pockets just trying to do the thing. Got the Gamakatsu cover Neko hook here. It's got a little swivel you can see where my fingers are. It's going to help eliminate line twist when you're skipping and fishing the Neko rigs and the wacky worms or the chicken rig, whatever you want to call it. And it's got the nano alpha coating, which makes it super sleek. You can see that keeper right up there by the eye where I'm going to tie all this. That keeper really allows you to put the bait in there and get it to stay up and hold. And that's one of the challenges when you're rigging a lot of those styles of baits, is finding a way to, you know, keep the belly, keep the meat of the hook in play. And this one, thanks to its keeper, really gives you that capability. Now, don't ask me how to pronounce this. It's Gamakatsu T-san. People that grew up in Oklahoma and live in Texas are not capable of the proper pronunciation. But what I can tell you is this is a cool looking bait for Neko rigging, wacky worm style. I'm running my hook right up through there. You can put a weight inside there, and I mean, it's got a shimmy and a shake that would make the most impressive dancer probably jealous out there at the end of the day. The other thing I like is you can see, like if you rig it the way I'm going to, it's got a little channel right there to be able to put your hook point, or you can make sure it's easily going to come through to catch the fish, but also it allows you to be able to kind of expose it and fish it in super heavy cover or around grass or something along those lines. You know, obviously, when you're fishing and you don't have confidence in the bait or the location that you're fishing, you don't fish as thoroughly, you don't cast, you don't pay as much attention, you miss those subtle light bites, you're out of it in those situations. So when you can find confidence in something, even if it's only 2 or 3 bites that day, maybe that's all you're gonna get that day, you just fish and present your bait better. Hey, cut that out. Whoa, get away from that tree, buddy. Come over this way. You're another mean one. God, these fish, this time of the year, it's just amazing how mean some of these fish can be. That's so fun. I mean, it may look like I'm watching paint dry, but it is absolutely the way to catch them sometimes. It's just, you know, you're just kind of working a soft plastic super slow on the bottom, and this is a deadly technique to get them. And sooner or later, you're gonna catch a big female. Right now, we're just catching some nice 2-pounders that are fun to catch, but any given time, one of them big mouths are gonna come up out there and really stretch the line. That's so fun.